This is our new to us 1974 Dentside. Saw this thing on Marketplace this morning, drove to Prescott and made it ours. It's rough. It's very rough. It's two-wheel drive, F250, long bed. The lower part of the cab, pretty good shape. But yeah, that's gonna be fun to figure out how to fix. The bed is pretty trashed, so it was a ranch truck. It's got dents and bruises and stuff all over it, but both sides of the front of the bed look like that. It had multiple gas tanks on it at some point, so each side has a big gaping hole in it. Surprisingly, still has its stock tailgate, which is pretty cool, but it too is in very, very rough shape. Another hole on the side. A couple of love taps in the door. Not the stock mirrors, but hey, at least it's got mirrors. The fenders, both sides, as you can tell, right there and right there. A little easier right there on that angle. So they've been damaged. A little love tap on the hood. The interior seems to be in good shape. The floors are phenomenal. There's no massive rot on the roof or the floors. It's all in one piece. It's got its door panels. It's got the Mexican blanket, because who doesn't have an old truck that doesn't have a Mexican blanket over the seat? The guy we bought it from said it runs. We didn't turn it over, but it's a 390 with a 4-speed. So it's super heavy in the nose. But yeah, this came home with us today. So what do we do with it? I don't know. You can do a mountain of things with these things. We could 4-wheel drive convert it, make it into a highboy. We could lowboy it, make it into a street cruiser. Maybe not as race ready as the F100, but we could do that to this. The only thing we've agreed on is it needs a short bed. It's gonna get a short bed for sure.
This bed's kind of very
yeah, I've already talked to that.
Oh, did you?
But either way, it needs a short bed, because a short bed will make it a lot more desirable for sale. Because is this a keeper? Probably not. But it was cool. It was a good deal. We can have fun with it as a project. It will not get worked on until the Scout's done. I can assure you of that. Which gives us plenty of time to figure out what we want to do with it. Whether we tidy up the 390, whether we do a motor swap, whether we 4-wheel drive it, whether we don't, whether it's, I don't know. We could do a million of things with this thing, because it's a popular body style. The nose on the 74s isn't my favorite, but whatever. JB approves. So yeah, this is unexpected, but a new future project to sit here and stare at in the back patio and wonder what we can do with it. So if you have any thoughts, ideas, plans, or Phoenix local beads on a short bed, let us know in the comments. We're stoked. Stock color too.
Cool color.
Yeah, very cool color. It'll bust out nice. Probably gonna need a repaint, at least if we swap the bed out, for sure. And the fender, this fender's been repainted at some point. It's really hard to tell on the camera. But it is just ever so slightly the wrong shade from the rest of the truck. But you can tell because the interior of the cab was never repainted. So this is absolutely stock color. Yeah.
The cab corners and the doors look really good.
Yeah, the cab corner and the doors are good. It needs some TLC on most of the body. Short bed, new powertrain. Once the Scout's done. Yeah, once the Scout's done. So after racing season, get back into the Scout, get that camp ready, and figure out what to do with this old boy. What do we do with this old boy? Let us know.